What makes this homeless guy happy? Well, I'm happy when it's dark, when it's nice and just gray outside. I'm happy when it's cloudy. Just anything that covers up the sun is really nice. I'm happy when it rains, because then I know clouds are out and it darkens up the sky, which is always nice. I'm happy when it's cold. I love a good chill. I can't stand that heat because I tend to overheat easily. It's so hard. It's harder to deal with that heat. I appreciate the cold. I can put on layers of clothes. They look like clothes are pretty readily available these days. So all those conditions are just ideal. Darkness, cold, rainy, wet, not so much dry. Maybe a little bit of dry, but man, I could certainly enjoy those conditions year-round. And it just doesn't seem like they're very popular conditions for people. A lot of people don't seem to crave them. People talk about how the nice days are when the sun is out and it's warm. They're like, oh, it's a nice day, and I disagree. But I just I'll just be like, okay, whatever. It's your opinion. Those just aren't my kind of days. What else helps create happiness? Because, I mean, people may consider that miserable, those miserable conditions, but I'm miserable when it's hot. I'm miserable when it's sunny. It's just agony for me. It's torture, absolute torture to deal with all that sun and that heat. It's just, I can't do anything. I noticed that when it gets too cold, of course, I can't do much either. When it gets at 40, when it starts getting below 40 degrees about, it just starts getting too cold to really exercise, to use my suspension trainer and whatnot. I'm just busy pacing around trying to get myself warm. But when it gets over 75, it's just too warm to exercise. I'm able to exercise through it. I'm sweating a lot, and it's just a nasty feeling. I just want to stop sweating and all that. Quit that feeling. So yeah, definite weather conditions have an influence on my way of thinking, on how I think. And I think it'd be best to try to find those ideal conditions. But it's not like I'm rich and can go anywhere I want. But I mean, I've looked on the internet and stuff. I see there's places like, they got like on the coast of Alaska, coast of Oregon, Washington. It's fairly stable, but it is extremely rainy in October and I believe in November. That could be partly why people go mushroom hunting in October and November. That's interesting to me. I did see these Amanita muscaras, and I thought it was strange. I thought it was like a joke. Maybe somebody just threw some spores on the ground or something. But then I overheard somebody talk about going mushroom hunting. So I guess it is a thing. If you don't want to get the hallucinogenic effects of the Amanita muscara, you want to cook them first. Otherwise, I guess things feel like they're bleeding into each other or something like that. I don't know who would want that. I mean, you wouldn't want to have a trip like that alone. But yeah, right now the weather's a little warm, a little bright. But I mean, I know that winter's coming, and so I got something to look forward to at least. I definitely don't look forward to the summers. I definitely never look forward to the summers in Wisconsin. Those are the worst. But the summers, even on the coast of Washington and Oregon, are still pretty warm too, but it is a lot more stable.